Friede heals in phase 2. Let's figure out if this is doable or not. If it's not doable, I'm gonna move on. We're gonna do Gundyr, Vort, and Sage. Okay, I have given this fight a go at least one point off stream. Sorry if you feel left out. Too bad if you feel left out. Okay, she takes 17 damage a hit, which is really, really nice. Stop! Zach, stop! Stop, bro. You're gonna get in trouble. Alright. So the reason why I take a death there is so I can get an extra heal. Feeling completely left out, Kaylee says. Kaylee, I pointlessly demand you pretend this is your first time. What the fuck is this boss? Friede? What the fuck is this? Hey, what's up, Cass? It's been a while. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're doing alright. Hey, what the fuck is this boss? She's got like a scythe or something? What the hell is this? What the fuck? What is that long attack? Jesus. I remember everyone. You were during the Dead Space 3 run with my friend Dean. You I called you. I think I called you out on something on the sub thing, and you were like, "Alright, bitch, fucking done," and then you subbed. It was like the beginning of level 2, level 3, I think it was. Yeah, I remember everything. I don't forget people very easily. It was. Oh my god. So, I don't know if anyone knows this, but Friede actually has like a move cancel on her scythe. If you don't like actually like stand in front of her, she will like reposition herself and she will do it again. It's great. I remember way too much. My brain is a fucking cesspool of trivia and people. So she does this. If you stand behind her, she does this. But only once. It's kind of weird. I hope quarantine life has been treating you okay. And hope you've been having fun with everything. Whatever you might be doing. Oh, that's a nice little combo. Huh. Oh, nice. That's dope. That's probably like the most important thing you can have is people who actually like come over and like talk to you and like you actually have like that social contact. I think a lot of people are missing that these days, and it gets a little hard to like kind of have that reality. I mean, I definitely feel like at certain points that I haven't had that. I'm gonna test something. This is gonna be a little... Okay, let's find out. Okay. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, for a moment I thought I could do it. Yeah, oh man. I remember, I think Classify was in here like ages ago. He said he missed restaurants too. Said it wasn't worth the risk because his mom works as a teacher. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's what, 100 million Americans right now that have been vaccinated? I don't know if you're in America. I would generally assume that most people who are in here are from America for the most part. But I hope it happens soon. I have to switch over, right? That's the wrong ring. But that's actually really good, because I just got a better slot for that ring. Apologies. My hair itches. It's the one thing I find a little strange in America. Oh, nice. I hope you get a response back pretty soon. It looks very, very promising. Looks very promising for America right now. A third of the population has been already vaccinated. Australia has been very much behind though. I'm thankful that Friede takes actual damage here. Like, obviously it's not a lot, but it's still enough. I want to find out how I can do this. Two things I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, right? You mean actually having competent leadership is what helps move people forward? The fuck? Well, I hope you get it soon. Okay. Oh god, the one thing I don't like about this game sometimes is that you can do what's known as an about face. What happens in that moment is you... Oh my god, okay. So the one good thing about having a new control that doesn't disconnect all the time is it doesn't disconnect all the time. The worst thing about it is that it is an old controller. And the problem with that is the fact that it's it also has a left analog, no, it has a D-pad that is a little bit, it's a little finicky. Let's put it that way. Sometimes it will double click in the D-pad, which I don't want. I'm using a different controller, yeah, I'm using a 360. 360 controller is not disconnecting, which is kind of what I need for this. I'm not going to be able to use it for Hollow Knight though, there's no way. Unless I change the D-pad. Like, I mean, I can, I guess, but I'd rather not. That was a little scary. Alright, we're about halfway. Yeah, my DS4 is like, it works fine, just the cable is kind of dog shit. But that's because I probably use it way too much and it's broken the cable. Not broken, but it kind of jars the connections. Yeah, right, yeah, I hear they're really good. Metal buttons. Honestly, so long as something doesn't like disconnect, then I'm okay with it. That's what I'm like looking for. Because I figured that on a run like this, having a controller disconnect halfway through something is probably not something that I want. And it just requires me to like sit at a particular angle. Whereas with this, if I move my controller around, I can at least like... it's gonna be very loud first, but like at least I don't have to like have it disconnect and reconnect and like pause the game, and because it does, it lags the game out for like half a second. So having that be a non-issue is a lot better. Yeah, it is frustrating, yeah. It's just because micro USB is kind of just not very great. It doesn't really work well with wear and tear. Which is why USB-C has been a big thing for controllers now, and phones too. In fact, I don't know if this is true. Is the PS5 controller USB-C? Yeah, it's like, it's such an important thing to have a controller that's not going to disconnect, yeah. Custom paint delete, damn. I don't know if I have the money to do that right now, but I definitely will like think about doing it in the future. Like where the frustration gets too much, is like buy a PS5 or something like that. I hear they're very good. Just for the sake of it not disconnecting and like the overall feel of it. I mean, I could just like forego it completely and switch to keyboard and mouse. Oh, it's USB-C? Oh. That's actually really helpful then. My friend Dean said to me that USB-C has been like an actual thing that's happened recently. Well, in the last 2 years or so. I didn't know. I'm not very like up to date with technology. So that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't disconnect as much from what I know. Smart. Yeah. Makes sense, right? If it's disconnecting and causing user issues, then like you're gonna fix it. Generally speaking, that is. Do people still have cameras these days? Like actual cameras that aren't like photographers? I mean, obviously there are cameras on phones, but like... I used to know one girl when I did theater who had an actual camera. Oh, really? I had no idea. I think you told me once when we were playing Dead Space that photography was a hobby of yours, but I think I only vaguely remember that. Have you been able to get many photos during lockdown? Has that been a thing, or has it been pretty limited? Phone is too convenient, yeah. I used to have a camera. I would go out with my uncle and his friend. Oh, nice. That's dope, Cass. That's fucking sick. It's nice that like you've found like a way to keep it going despite how things have been. Like that's like just shows that you're like really interested in it. That's fucking. Oh wait, that didn't do any damage. What the fuck? That's dope. Honestly, you know what? I say these things and I'm like, yeah, that would make sense, right? You're gonna get fucking bored during lockdown. Of course, you're gonna have to find something to do, right? Or if it's not like, for lockdown reasons, just for your own sort of study reasons. But yeah, definitely like I could see that. Oh. How have you found the difference between like nature shooting and cosplay shooting? Has it been like a good like kind of change, or do you prefer more of like the I guess I don't know what the word would be. Like do you enjoy sort of people like person photography, or do you enjoy more like nature photography? I think we're okay with this. This is working out alright. Phase 1 is fine. Phase 2 is going to be weird. Phase 3 I'm not sure about. The good thing about this run is I can actually talk to people while I do this for the most part, until I actually have to like focus up. So a lot of this is very like autopilot-y for a bit, which is nice. Ah, true. Yeah. That's dope. That's actually really fucking cool. I didn't think about that. You're right. It's a lot harder to be like, yeah, we can hey nature, can you put that sun a little bit differently? The shadows don't look very good. Oh bro. There's this fucking bird in the way. Get the fuck out of the way, dude. Taking a photo here. Can't exactly like control that shit. Oh, that actually does hit you. Alright, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Alright, phase 1. I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna breathe. Alright, let's figure this out. Still raining? Yo. Still raining. Okay, I'm gonna take some water. I'm gonna breathe for a moment. Look out my window, let my eyes rest, because this could be a long fight. XD, it'll be like 5 minutes and I'll die. I'll stay. Kaylee, every time I heard that yesterday during the fucking 21 game of RE7, I'll stay. Wait. I'll stay. Give me another. Give me another. I was like this. Give me. I fucking love that. It's so funny. It's like actually funny. Like, I'll stay. Give me another. The winner is Halfman. Sound of fucking. Alright, let's find out. Is this doable? 21 damage a roll. Ain't too bad. Actually, kind of decent damage. Alright, so the caveat for this fight, obviously, is that I will not be able to actually go try survival mode. You almost won it, and I really want to see you win that too. I'll stay. So, as I said before, the caveat for this fight is that I actually can't interrupt Friede's heal with like conventional rolling, because it doesn't actually stagger at any point. So what I'm gonna have to try and do is, well, not that I know of anyway. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get really, really close to her and either A, accidentally punch her, or B, I'm gonna have to, roll. I'm gonna have to, kick her. So my inputs have to be correct here. I think allowing a punch is probably okay, considering I have, like, no strength in any way. It's still gonna be a long fight regardless. Could try survival, you should. I'll stay. Give me another. I'm gonna try the dual charms as well. My grandfather's deck has no pathetic gods. Ah. Yeah, I love the fact that we all got into it. That was so much fucking fun. I loved it. Sassy got into it, Roth got into it, even Moon got into it. That was surprising to me. I was like, no way. I'm surprised Moon actually like wanted to know about it. That was cool. We all had like a really good time. It was just fun. Alright, let's find out how this heal actually does anything. Alright, I'm gonna use the dual charms first. Haven't watched that since I played back in high school. I have never played it, and watching Kaylee do it was like the first time ever, so it was really awesome. We had a really good time. I've actually still not played it yet. I kind of want to get into it. Kaylee wants to see me try do one of the achievements, which is the 3 item box one, which I'm interested in trying. Oh, damage. I have to keep an eye on Friede. I'm not gonna attack Friede, but I'm gonna keep an eye on her. You opened it over 100 times, yeah. It seems pretty rough on like your first go through. Unless you like know how to play Resident Evil really well. Or like know that game. I think that's the one thing about Resident Evil games though. Like once you get it down, it's pretty easy to figure out. Also. Yeah, 100%. This phase is going okay, and because Ariandel has like no resistances at all. Like no defense, really. Fuck the table. You kept everything, yeah. Well, I mean, did the game without upgrades on the first run through, so I guess that's something. We're gonna talk about it. No, we're gonna talk. Oh my god, I'm gonna get frostbitten. Now remember, Kaylee, don't say I'm doing well in this fight, because I die really easily when you. I died because I looked at chat. I looked away for half a second and I died. Look over there, distraction. Fuck, it's a distraction. Cass, how dare you distract me? How fucking dare you? Here it is. Two things I gotta find out here. Does that change it? Does this change it? No. Oh, it doesn't actually change a damn thing. Ban myself for 5 minutes. Go the fuck right ahead, bitch. See what happens. Strangely enough, wasn't that big of... Okay, actually, that didn't heal him that much. Maybe we can just do this without any problems. Might be able to just do this, honestly. This could be fine. Like, the healing wasn't that bad, actually. But I don't know if that's because I, like, hit him with the dual charm. You're banned. Get out. I'm gonna ban you right now. Ah, fuck, dude. Wrong button. Sit. Fucked. My finger slipped. I feel that. I feel that. Guys, thanks for the 2 months, the Prime, man. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the Breakfast Club, and that fucking Founders badge. Hell yeah. Welcome back. Enjoy the Founders badge and the 4 emotes that I have at the moment. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get onto the 5th at some point, but I see the picture of me like sipping tea. That's all. I hope you enjoy the emotes. I hope you get some good use out of them. If you don't, that's totally fair. I hope this is objectively the best one. It's great. I love it. It's great. It's my first one, my proudest one. I think I'll always have that one. That was my friend's that he did for me, and I still kind of miss him a little bit, to be honest. All right. What do you mean? Oh, this is ABGN, really? I actually had no idea. My bad. 2, 3. I think that was just like the that was when I was like playing Scotch Contract mod for DS1, and I was, dude, fuck off. No way that hit me. I was playing Scotch Contract and I walked into Gwyn's. Ariandel? Where are you going? What are you... Hello? Video game? Hello? I walked into Gwyn's room to find out there were 2 Black Knights with Gwyn. Kaylee gets a lot of use. Yeah, Kaylee does because she gets bullied a lot. Okay, well, I hope in some way I can... If I can prevent the heal from going off properly. Yeah. Also, Cass, if you want, there's a Discord link somewhere there. I think it works. Join it if you want. We're a little bit degen, but we have fun. Come join. I'll try and give you a role. I'll try and personalize... I try and personalize it as much as I can. I'm trying to, like, do that as a thing. It doesn't always work out, but it sometimes does. Good with degen? Alright, nice. We're kind of like degen, but like... I'm gonna try this. Does that actually do anything? I don't think I'm actually doing more damage here. Yeah, we're pretty degen, but we're also like pretty kind of, I guess, adult with it. Like we know where the line is. We're pretty decent with like knowing. It's not just like shock humor, which I'm happy about. So yeah, join it. I'll see if I can give you a really, really personalized role. Try and make it something that's a little bit like, you know, respectful and stuff. There's not a lot of like, we don't separate into like subs or non-subs. Not at the moment anyway. Until I like, I don't know, if I ever got like huge in some way, I'd probably be like, all right, we're gonna start separating it out. But like at the moment, a lot of it's just like the dude with the fucking the memes, like, you know, Kaylee's role is certified gamer grandma, stuff like that. You know, we separate them out. Oh hi. I think I'm just gonna have to kick him, honestly. Unless I want to red tier stone into this, which might be doable. Last key Goober, yeah, stuff like that, yeah. We're just a part of, like, I don't know. We try to be honest, you know. Oh, hey yeah. Hey yeah. That was a little scary, not gonna lie. You've oversold it, have I? I know. It's not degen in the way that you think. It's more degen of just like when we get into the voice channel, it gets very like honest. It's funny though. It's cool. It's fun. We have a good time. Yeah. When you join VC is when we start getting we get a little weird, but it's not too weird. It's just fun. But yeah. We do a lot of like streams in there too. Some of us will just be playing a game and be like, "Hey, you wanna come watch this?" We're like, "Yeah, we'll watch that," and we'll just hang out. It's a cool place to be. Kind of like a smaller sort of place. How the fuck do I do this? 1, 2, 3. Do I even have enough damage to like out damage this whole thing? I don't even know. If I read Tear Stone, maybe I can do this? Nah. I think it's always gonna heal back to that point. I'd like to see how much I take from that. I need to... It does do damage in Kirk's armor, so I think the way I could probably do it is if I take off the leg piece. Which means I do slightly less damage on that. I think it's always going to keep going back to that one point though. Oh god. What were we doing before? That leg adds a lot of extra damage. I think we'll allow it at this point, honestly. I think that's the point where the caveat has to come in. Oh, I got flattened? Yeah, it does 1 damage. It actually does the damage. So technically, a kick only run is sort of doable, but it's very, like, not fun. I'm just gonna allow it. True, right? Be a world's first. But do you imagine how long Yorm's gonna take to do that and that run? Fucking 5 hours of Yorm. No thanks, I'm good. You know what I'm gonna do? I have the leggings on for now, so I do more damage here. And then the second that she starts switching over, I'll just like switch over and do it. Just let Onion Boy do it? True. Someone actually said that. They, someone did that in their run for this. They just let Onion Boy do it, because they weren't about to sit through like an hour of Yorm. And I was like, I can understand that. Am I dead? Oh, I was close. I almost died. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think I'm gonna allow, yeah, I'll get the kick going in the next attempt that she goes to heal. Mama didn't raise her a bitch, we're doing this stuff. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, tribe. You know, bitch. Like I said when I was doing my Outlaws playthrough, you know, pussy bitches here. For real, fucking... Yeah, so I'm probably gonna kick her. The kick does 1 damage but interrupts the heals. Unless I go RTSR. Unless I RTSR for this, I don't think I can kill her in time. And I think she's like... I think the heal happens every like 5 minutes. You'd have to take up jogging? Yeah, right. Honestly, yeah. I've seen some people do DDR and it looks rough. Like, actually rough. Like, they get more than like a week's cardio in a day. It's a little crazy. See? If I can kick her out of it, we're fine. Doesn't heal through it. Okay, so this is why I'm calling it the Armour of Thorns attempt. Oh, God. So I don't know if you guys are okay with that, but that's how I'm going to do it, because I don't think I can do it any other way. Unless I RTSR and pray that she doesn't heal through it, but I think she heals too much through it. So we're just going to allow that. So if you guys have an issue with it, speak up now. We can call it what it is. It was roll only for a bit, but the only reason I did roll only was because of Yorm. That's it. This is the one moment in the run that I can't, you know. This part is the Armour of Thorns for Friede, but everything else has to have been roll only. There's like, unless I RTSR for something, you know. Oh wow, she's gonna heal every time I get near it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna allow that. This is an Armour of Thorns kill. So we're gonna do it like that. So, yeah. I mean, maybe there's some way of doing it that doesn't get her to do that, but I don't see any other way of doing it. I could take the leggings off, I guess, if she decides to do that, and maybe make it a little less of a thing. But other than that, I don't see any other way of doing this. So, yeah. Where is she? Alright, so we're kicking Friede in the face every time she goes to heal. That's fair. I'm gonna name this the Armour of Thorns kill on Friede, not the Armour of Thorns roll only on Friede. So there's gonna be a slight distinction in that regard. So, not technically roll only, but we've allowed that as a thing. So there you go, that's the distinction, and that's how we're gonna roll with it. No pun intended. Pun intended, actually. Pun intended, why not? Phase 3 is going to be like a rough time anyway, so I reckon this is probably an okay way to do it. Yeah. This fight's already been, like, what, half an hour already? Something like that. She might go to heal. That's rough. Oh, God. I hit her! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna consume 2 heals on that. I actually punched her in the face just then. That's kind of not cool, but I'll take 2 heals on that, and I'll also... I'm gonna take a ring off. Ow. Yeah, that's what happens. She'll sometimes just like get the heal off when he's standing in front of her. Yeah. Technically, just then I did punch her, so I guess if you wanted to be really, really particular about it and be a fucking Reddit meme boy who's part of team, like, team fucking, I've done, you know, Soulsborne XD, you know, 2 hands behind my back, while 2 lobsters on each balls, you know, broken straight sword, no rolling, SL1 new game +7, nonsense, go right the fuck ahead and criticize me for the fact that I didn't do that. Go right ahead. Oh, there are people. There are, not here, but like, there's probably someone out there who do correctly by fucking. There's always someone. There's always some hardcore motherfucker who's like, you fucking shit on, you fucking didn't do it. Whatever. Yeah, here being the keyword, yeah, true. I always do that in case someone ever like watches this and they're just like, this is technically not correct. Whatever. Literally sitting here doing Friede, no, like Friede on a roll only. It's gonna take me like 50 minutes to do it, and you're like worried about me like not having a certain thing or an input. You better save that, I'm gonna forget it. Something. That was a little scary. Oh, this is a weird place to be. Where are you, Friede? Oh. Alright. So we're almost there. But yeah, Armour Thorns, yeah, I didn't realize it until the other day, but Armour Thorns actually has like a way of doing it, which is okay, what am I trying to say? So Armour Thorns actually does do like damage on the leggings. I found it out the other day when I thought, well, can I just like, can I kick Friede like with the thingo, like the horsehoof ring, and like push her down maybe? And then I just thought, well, I'll just kick her normally. Actually, you know what? I didn't think of that. Truth be told, this is not my idea of a kick. There's men who stare at goats used in my Discord, and I talked to him while I did this fight, and he said, why don't you just kick her? I was like, you know what? You're probably right. Let's just do that. So he came up with the idea of just kicking her. I thought I could like jump on her maybe. How? Okay. And I kick her, sir. I thought I could like jump on her, and that might work, but it didn't seem to work. You don't like roll exactly. Where are you at? I didn't mean to punch her, dude. Come on. That's the issue with this. It becomes an input. I'm gonna use a heal just for that. Oh, hi, Friede. Hey. Alright, this phase has gone on for a while. Alright. That's the issue. It reminds me of when I did Egghead, the Egghead run in DS1. If I fucked up an input, you had to reset. And all it takes is you like put the input in wrong, and then that's it. And then you've suddenly like not done what the attack is gonna be. Okay. Well, we're not done yet, but we're getting there. I don't know how I'm gonna do phase 3. Oh god, she's healing. I didn't realize. Fuck that. Ayah. Alright. This seems to be going okay for now. Phase 3 is going to be a little scary, I think. We have enough heals going in. We should be okay. I'm a little scared I'm going to get caught by something, though. That's where it's going to get a little worrying. 1, 2. Alright, hi. Phase 2 could take a really long time because she actually like has moves that I don't know about, and I'm a little scared. So let's see how this goes. Probably gonna end up finishing most of this run today if I like actually want to do it, because like after Friede we have literally nothing else. I could go do Dragonslayer Armour out in the swamps in Thingo, but I don't really need to do that. So we'll have Gundyr, Vort, and Sage left to go, and then that's basically the run. And I probably will go back at some point and do Ancient Wyvern, because I never actually did that properly. So I'll go do that at some stage and then record that, and then that'll be fine. We'll do that, figure it out, and then, yeah. So that'd be dope. And then I'll have finished everything in this run. Well, pretty much. Half-Light was... how many rolls? How many rolls? It was 1700, I think. It's got 7,800 health, I think, and we were doing 7 damage a roll. So it was a lot. It was like, no, like 1,300. I don't remember the exact health, but it was a lot. We did a lot. Sounds like a huge Peter on this run. It was ridiculous. Ancient Wyvern was a 20-minute attempt. Like, at 20 minutes, I had done a third of its health. And not even. You do 5 damage a roll. Legitimately, I'm not joking. You do 5 damage a roll, and if you hit its foot, it does 1. I was like, this is no way. We're not doing this. It's never happening. So I was just like, no, fuck that. I'm not gonna bother. And I ended up doing an MS Paint drawing for someone, and I just went, fuck everything about this whole thing. So yeah, it was tough, and I just went, fuck that. I'm not doing any more of it. True. True. It's very true, Tribe. You raised a good point. I mean, I was gonna try the actual thing where I just roll at it forever. But at this point, yeah. I'm not gonna visceral on any of this stuff. I think Vort's not gonna have a visceral. Sage, I'm not gonna parry. Well, I'm not gonna do that stuff, but yeah. Probably once Friede is done, we're gonna go do, we'll do Gundyr, Vort, then Sage, and then that's the end. And then I'll maybe at some point go back and do Wyvern. So then, that'll be the end of that, and then I won't have to think about this run ever again. Oh god. No. Oh! Fuck. I don't think I can get to her. I slept her a little bit. That was annoying. That was a little bit annoying. Do a plunging attack on the fizz with a big fuck off and like big bold letters. Just as Lamau XD. Something like that. No, I'm so thankful she doesn't heal in phase 2. This is gonna be the longest Friede fight I've ever done. Coldest and the coldest stack. My hands are starting to hurt. Oh god. Ah. Where you going, Friede? Nah, fuck off. Yeah. I'll double do this. Anybody get tap at it? Yeah, exactly. That's so annoying. I hate the fact that I punch her like that. Go decent, cul-de-sac. It's so annoying that that happens like that. That's just like, hey, here's a failed input even though you like legitimately press the buttons properly. Again? Really? Okay. Fucking I legitimately press forward and that. That's It's so annoying. That input is terrible. And maybe I'm just terrible at the input. Hey, I think I've got her anyway. Right. Phase 2. in a semi-scuffed kind of way. Phase 2. Alright, now comes the longest part of this fight. Oh my god. How much health does she... Okay, that's the attack I gotta watch for. How much health does she have in this phase? She's gotta have at least, like, what? 10,000 maybe? 8k? Yeah, seems about right. What's up, Nerdy? Yeah. I punched Friede a few times by accident instead of kicking her. I'm not gonna really hold it against myself though. Could be off. It's probably like 8k, yeah. Oh no. Oh god, I hate when I about turn on that. That's so annoying. There's a part of my brain right now that's going, don't fuck this up, don't fuck this up, don't fuck this up. The fucking double flame attack is super fucking terrifying. It caught me last time I did this when I was doing Crystal Hail, and I don't want it to catch me this time. I really don't. I'm super scared. How you doing, Nerdy? How's life? You don't have to do this one, by the way. I'm not gonna make you do this. Oh, that... I don't know if that clips me. Right. Okay. I'm in a weird spot here. Honestly, her double swing on that catches me a few times. And I appreciate the estimate though. It's probably something like, yeah, 8k. Wouldn't put it past this fight to be a little long. That's so rude. She puts the fucking, like, the M in the ground and I'm like, sweet, I guess I'll just not get anywhere near you. Yeah, if I about turn on this, I'm not dead, but I definitely could be in a shit spot if I'm not careful. Okay, we're good. So the reason why the about phase is really bad is because I know people ask this question, so I'm answering it. The about phase means you stop for a second. And during this fight, a lot of it's down to like decent timing. So for a second, you just you look away, and you turn the wrong way. She can catch you and do damage, and that's really not something that I want here. We're trying to minimize the damage that we can take here. Not because of the fact that I can die, but just because if I will eventually make a lot of mistakes doing this. There's okay then. Oh, excuse me. What Okay. I've never seen her do that 4 times before. That's weird. Essentially, the chips of damage that I'm taking are going to be an issue. That's where things become a problem. So, the more I can mitigate those chips of damage, the greater chance I'm going to actually have of winning this whole thing. My eyes are so locked onto how those flames are moving now that it's actually kind of unreal. It's like on that attack there, I think that's almost a one-shot if you have less than 30 vitality or 30 vigor. It nukes your health bar. Hey, look, another distract. Fuck you, Cass. I read it. I looked away from it. It's okay. It's a good looking distraction, I gotta say. Truth be told, I actually don't know that attack very well. Where are you going? Oh, to Jesus. To Jesus. That's where we're going. Oh, I didn't unlock right. It's so long. Wait, with about centaur babies? What's the question? Curious to know now. What's the question? You can't just say that and have him be like, yeah, let's just ignore that. What about centaur babies? You're talking about the idea of like it being a human or a horse on top, or like the other way reversed? Oh. Good question. Oh, wait, which part do they nurse from? Human part or the horse part? Good question. Wait, isn't like they drink milk from, right? A centaur is from the top, right? Makes sense. It must be a conjoined biology, yeah? It's a conjoined biology, so therefore you have a system that must be accounted for on the top end generally. Like, what creature feeds from its rear end? Let me do it again. How have they reached the human part? How do you mean? True. What is going on? Friede, what are you doing? This isn't normal. Worms have teeth on both ends, really? How would they reach there? The mother leans down. Yep. They're horses. They don't think about it. Mothers lean down for that shit. Let's be real. The mother will definitely lean down to protect its baby in some way, right? It's obviously gotta, like, ensure its survival. It's not gonna be, like, a biological, like, detriment. So therefore it's gonna make like, the baby isn't gonna have to make the assumption at that point. Like, think about it. You're not gonna have a problem with the centaurs just... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Think about it. Like, the mother actually obviously has to, like, you know, pay attention to, like, that biological imperative of keeping it alive. So it's gonna make it's gonna make exemptions for its baby's health. So therefore, you probably have a mother that, like, leans down kind of thing. That's what I would say. It definitely would, like... Oh god, that's scary. Oh god. Hi! Oh god. It's definitely gonna have to be an issue of, like... Oh, yeah, exactly. So, I think in some way you'd probably have it be, depending on, like, what the most dominant part of that is, it's probably just, like, if it's an exception on the human half, which don't most centaurs have that as a thing? I'm pretty sure it does, right? Most centaurs in any kind of, like, fantasy culture have... Most centaurs in fantasy culture have tits on, like, the top, right? They don't have it on the bottom. It's never been referenced that way. Going off that experience that way, and not, like, the actual, like, the full biology of, like, a horse in that regard. I think so. Yeah. They're a centaur. Yeah. I think so. I think they do. I believe they do. They're like a half-bred race, that like a half and half race, so they're gonna have to have different biological needs, right? So surely, in some way, they're gonna need to have, you know, different appendages, depending on, like, how this thing is going to survive. So yeah, I would imagine that it'd be on both halves. It's obviously a mammal, because it births one actual doesn't hatch from eggs. I don't think centaurs hatch from eggs. It's like a horse giving birth, right? So you'd obviously have horse biology at the bottom. That's actually a good question. I actually don't know. What do you reckon? Yeah, I think it'll be both. Yeah, I think so. But then you're talking about a mythical creature, right? So I think that the biology's definitely changed at that stage. Also, no worries, Kaylee, drive safely. I saw that. We in phase 3. Hey, Ali, welcome back. Phase 3, Maguni. I made a caveat. I basically like punched or kicked Friede when she went to the heal, because we couldn't keep her above. Well, maybe Red Tear Stone might do it, but I think she healed way too much to make that even a viable option. Just way too much. I'd have to be super hyper aggressive. Distract less experience stream. I feel like for me, I'm just used to like reading chat. I actually like make the effort and read chat rather than be like, my run's more important. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Let me read that when I have a safe attack tried. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Oh, so you think it'd be like a case-by-case basis of like whichever culture interpreted it that way? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, you're talking about like a mythical creature, obviously, so it's fantasy, but obviously like based on the idea that like there's a difference of that. Is that true of Thorns too? It just depends, right? It depends on what party you're talking. I would say like on a general basis of like of understanding how a centaur works. Our understanding of it, i.e. our like basic truth of just like it is a horse and a man that are fused together, or a woman that is fused together, then yeah, you'd have to make it work. Oh, okay, here's a question. If it's a half-breed, right, which technically is, you have a human half and a horse half. So who bred with the horse? Was it the human or was it the horse? Think about it, right? Did a man fuck a horse? Or did like the horse fuck a woman? Think about it. That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Not whether or not there's like a difference in like the actual biology between two centaurs, because that wouldn't make any sense, right? You have like a fake ancient bronies say both. Really? I mean, the proto bronies say both. I mean, that makes sense, right? Yeah, I just read chat as well. Like, I'm a decent person, like seeing both. Besides, this fight's kind of boring at the moment, so I'm trying to like, I'm gonna roll. I'm not running these. Coldest and a coldest sack. I've been listening to like a lot of TikTok rappers recently. Not a lot of them, but like there's that like rap with me challenge kind of thing that's been going on. It's dope to see like some of the actual like talents coming out of that. They're like, I'm not a rapper, and then like they spit like fucking 3 verses that are like pretty much those rehearsals you'll ever see, and you're like, yeah, alright, I buy that. Bythos? Oh, really? Interesting. I mean, I would take probably the Greek's word on that a little bit more than a fucking dude who sits on 4chan every day and masturbates to horses. Let's be fucking real. Although, having said that, there's probably like some distinction of like anthropology that isn't too far gone from our own like current state of ethics. Stop, you bitch. Seriously, you're not cool. Your dad's in a wheelchair. That's really ableist. Holy shit, I just realized. Anyway, getting cancelled today. Pog, dude. Technically not. I mean, that's true. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's a fair point. You raise a good point regarding the fact that they're probably as well versed on the subject as anyone can be. And the Greeks probably had more of a generalized like approach to it. So yeah, I can see your point. That's a valid point. Yeah. No, you know what? I'll withdraw that part of my argument because that's very true. Talking about like as close to like understanding the subject within its context as possible. Yeah. Nah, fair enough. Fair enough. You raise a good point. Oh really? So like there's like deviations on like that actual genus then? Is that what you're saying, Tribe? I only read like half of that, sorry. Sorry, you'll have to excuse me if I like didn't catch all of that. Sorry. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Thank you for summarizing that. I appreciate it. This is gonna be the... If I get this on this try, it's gonna be the longest fucking attempt ever. I swear. It'll literally just be indistinct, like fucking interwoven with talks of fucking centaur biology. Which I'm more than okay with, because fucking this has been an interesting conversation. This is the thing, like people go, oh, am I distracting you? No, you're actually making this very interesting for me. Huh. It just disappears into the ether. That's strange. Makes sense, I guess. You know, I feel that, Tread. Yeah. She's taking a sweet fucking time with this, which sucks. I don't like the fact that actually... She takes so long to, like, get anywhere. So it's like a constant struggle of just like, how much damage can I do in a day? When a boss grab attacks trigger the amount of thorns? A good question. Probably because the game isn't that complex. I mean, if you've ever like delved into like how much cut content there is for DS3 and the mechanics that like it could have had, there's so much shit in this game that like never made it to final release that's kind of crazy. That's true, Tread. They could. I'm losing context of this. Apologies, I'm trying to like... I'm trying to keep up with chat here. It should, right? You think it would, yeah. DS2 has so much stuff in it, yeah. Like, I was watching the video the other day of the gutters cut content, and that was fucking weird. I was like, holy shit, so much in that. Wait, really? Myths were, like, malleable? I had no idea about that. That's kind of weird. I guess it makes sense. Like, the stories of it, it's like, it's a you know, long game of Chinese whispers, I guess. Eventually, someone's gonna forget a detail in the story. Why is it called Chinese whispers anyway? My brain is happy for a moment that I actually get to like talk about something and not look at this fight. I was like, bro, you actually like get to do something. Yay. God. You bitch. See, she's doing this now because I'm like getting too close to her. The damage isn't being registered properly. She's not being able to set up in the way that she wants to. Hi. I'm thankful I didn't get caught by that, but I'm in a shit spot here. This is bad. Oh, I almost about faced. That's a little scary. Holy shitballs, that was little rough. Would have been terrible if I'd have been hit there. We're almost at half health, which is nice. Alright. My brain is so fucking terrified of those. All it takes is me to get, like, clipped once and we're fucked. Half health is a little scary. I might stop talking a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. Just to kind of focus up. That was a little scary. I didn't even look at that. Oh god. No, I'm really worried that I'm gonna get hit by that. Alcoholic Logic, hey, how you doing? How's the living? I think I'm okay here, that was close. Welcome into the conversation about centaurs, biology, breastfeeding, and Greek documentation compared to Roman documentation, as well as myths and other legends. Welcome in. How's the roll build? It's coming along. We're getting there. Been on Friede for about an hour now, I think. I think it's been about... Can somebody confirm that? Has it been like an hour in this fight? I think it has been. We've been at this for about a good solid hour. I will love you for a good 3 seconds if you do that. Go check the VOD. And be like, yeah, it's been about an hour. Slowly but surely, picking off Friede's health. That's great. She takes 34 damage every like 10 seconds, which is rough. My hands are getting a little concerned here. Glad you're doing good though. You doing any more co-op stuff? She's backing up again. Okay, I gotta watch this. Her AI is breaking because I'm too close to her. But maybe not today. Fair enough. She's in a weird cycle. I wonder if I can keep her this way. Pretty much 114. Holy fuck. That's crazy. Oh god. Fuck. 1 hour and 14. Jesus fucking Christ. No. This has been one attempt on Friede. An hour and 14 minutes. We're not even done. Jesus. That's insanity. That's what that is. Consult my psychotherapist, Nerdy Nematode. He'll tell you exactly why this is a sane thing for a person to do. Right, Nerdy? Right, Nerdy? Sane? Yep. Totally sane. I'd like you to consult with Dr. Coco as well. She handles my medication. As well as consulting physician Dr. Joe D. Both people dealing with my mental health at this stage. And Dr. Coco, how's my progress doing? Would you say that I've been making decent strides in the last couple of years? Did you spawn? No. I went and killed Gundyr. I went and killed Gundyr, Vort, and Sage, and I did it that way. Yeah, I went and killed them normally. I didn't actually spawn it in. I don't use cheat engine. I never really have. Yeah, I have to roll them a new game plus, yeah. I don't think they're gonna be that bad, to be honest. We'll be fine. I almost didn't do that properly. That was a little scary. Oh, really? Yeah, it's true. Roll's gonna one-hit the fake sages, so it'll be okay. Well, if this doesn't put me in the Souls books, this will put me in the Mental Ward books, so that's something at least. I guess I'm in someone's books. It will be a footnote. It'll be okay. Oh, really? So there's like, there's half-breeds then, like, fake versions of them. Interesting. Actually, I had no idea that was even a thing. Your conversations have kept me sane, by the way. Just letting you guys know. I guess it's true. So, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but whatever. I was supposedly diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome when I was younger. And supposedly one of the traits of that is the ability to hyperfocus when you can't just, like, focus on one thing. So, my brain kind of, like, from what I know anyway, whether this is true or not, this could be complete bullshit. So, like, take this with a grain of salt. The idea is, for the most part, my brain is based around having patterns that are gonna be... Well, I need patterns first, and I have this insane ability to, despite the fact being very hyperactive in most situations, well, maybe, I can hyperfocus on something when I can hyperfocus on something for a very, very long period of time. My brain just kind of switches everything off and just goes, no, let's just hyperfocus on this. Which is kind of like how I'm able to do most of these runs. Because it's just like, alright, this is what we're doing, this is how we're doing it. My brain has figured it out and gone, alright. We're getting there. I almost about faced. Yeah, exactly, right? Alcoholic? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's that kind of, I don't know if it's just, like, a thing, but, like, my brain has always done that. It's, I can just sit there and just do something forever. And I really enjoy it. For the most part. I'm rolling these. Fuck you if you think that's a pussy thing to do. My thumb is starting to hurt. I've been claw gripping for the last hour and a half like this, and it's starting to hurt a little bit. It might... Yeah, exactly. It's a nice thing to kind of like do. Get into the final stretch here. My hands are starting to hurt. My hands are legitimately starting to hurt now. Yeah, exactly right. A lot of this just comes down to... I think for me it's... Oh god. I think for me it's just generally the idea that I have a goal and I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna sit there and do it, and I'm gonna be the crazy motherfucker who does it. And then that's it. How long Demon Princes take? Like 45 minutes. This has been the longest fight the entire run. Like, legitimately, there's been nothing longer than this. Your one wasn't that long. Hi. I gotta watch this. Yeah, Demon Princes, yeah, you can roll a lot, and they take a lot of damage. They are very, like, cooperative? Yeah, phase 2 heals. Well, I kicked Friede during phase 2, so you kind of cut the phase down by, like, quite a lot, but still. It was a long fight regardless, and I, like, toyed with the idea of, like, not doing it. Yeah, it's not exactly like roll only exactly, but it's like it's as close to it as I'm gonna get it, you know. Yeah, exactly. Their overall mobility is the worst part about this fight. Oh god, was Half-Light bad? Nope. Half-Light was really easy because I just summoned Aircon and I rolled against him for like 10 seconds. Fuck doing Half-Light. I said, Aircon, you want to help me out? He's like, yeah, right. Well, fair enough. The damage at that point was so horrendous. I couldn't even out-heal Painting Guardian's talisman heal. I'm not talking about the actual full heal. Painting Guardian has a secondary heal, which is a heal over time that he buffs every so often. You actually can't do more damage than that. Couldn't do it. Literally couldn't do it. It was too... Like, I could maybe Red Tear Stone and kick him if I wanted to, but it's Half-Light. I'd get interrupted by an arrow somewhere along the way. There's no fucking way. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how I looked at it and just went, you know what? I'm just gonna ask someone to summon in and I'll just do it that way. So, that was the solution for that. Oh, my brain. Hold up. Where am I? Okay, I remember where I'm at. Okay. Sorry, my brain ticked for a second. I actually had to reset for a moment there. That's a little scary. My brain wondered where I was. Friede. So we're done. Can I get a time limit on the boss right now, Friede, please? If you wouldn't mind. $124, thank you. We got about 10 minutes to go. I want to catch her on that. Okay, thank you. The Friede. We're getting there. I'm gonna roll into that and roll out of that. We're almost there. Yeah, I got her! Hell yeah! I fucking rolled into her when she did that. Okay, I've finished it, but I rolled into her when she did that, so I'm happy. It's a little bit more damage. Sorry. It's not done. It's not done. Don't get excited. It's not done yet. It's not done. We still have a little bit to go, but I rolled the attack that I wanted to. That's exactly how I wanted it to go. A little bit more damage makes this fight go a little tiny bit faster. So, yeah. Alright, sweet. We're good. I did it again! Yay! We rolled into a Pog, more damage. Just little, like, efficiencies, that's all. Nothing, we haven't finished it yet. Not finished yet. No, I'm not done yet. Not finished yet. I say the Michael Caine impression is not very good. But I say, Michael Caine talks like this. Okay. We roll these. We don't fucking bullshit anymore. I didn't get it that time. Shame. Not over yet. Friede? Oh yeah. Gotta watch this a sec. She can clip me on that. Nope. I think we're okay. Ali, what's Joe doing today? Is Joe doing Neo? Or is he doing Doom? Oh, nice. Nice. If you can you wish him good luck from me, please? Be really nice. Sure, thank you. Officially, Bowser said that the time for any percent is like 8 minutes, Tread. He do have the timer though. Didn't crab over that time, that's annoying. Hey, Tribe, when did you want to see Upsal Miss Noble, by the way? So I can probably do it today if you really need. I can't stream it on here. I'd have to set everything up again. I'm freaking out a little bit. Oh, I didn't actually. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was. Oh god. Yeah, I was setting it up. and everything. I actually have it set up on the randomizer. I can legitimately do it if you really want to see it. No worries, Ali. You're good, you're good, you're good. I'll go wish him good luck in a moment. Oh, I just dodged that. Holy fuck. It's on this fight, yo. Patience of a saint. Yeah. I have the focus of a fucking lion, I guess. I don't know. What is the highest focus in the animal kingdom? Maybe like a 100th of that, maybe. The Queen of the Devil. Yeah. Exactly it. A whole ass movie? Oh, I like ass movies. Don't talk, don't say anything. Just focus up. There's one more hit. Don't fuck it up. Don't say anything. Done. It's done. Okay! There it is. What was the time on that? Holy shit, there it is. There it is. Holy shit. There we go. It's done. It's done. It's done. There it is. The most scuffed way of doing it. I punched Friede like 4 times during phase 2, but I could have done better on that. If I kicked it better, it would have been okay. Oh, there it is. 134, maybe. There it is. Sister Friede and Father Ariandel. Armour of Thorns.
Oh, yeah?
Well played. Smirk, 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 smirk.
Thank you for the 69 bits, Kay. I hope the moment was worth it. Sister Friede and Father Ariandel, Armour of Thorns only with a couple of kicks and shit thrown in there for interrupting the heal in phase 2. Caveats are allowed in that one. Our new game is done. Alright. That is... Oh god, time for a break.